Engineer Mubaiwa, I can see here in your office, there are heroes, portraits of heroes that are hung all over the show. What does this mean about NPC's view of our heroes as a country? What is your view, and what is the position of NPC as far as the heroes of this country are concerned?
It is unfortunate that I cannot, or we cannot hang all the heroes, dead or alive, that liberated this country, from Buyanehanda to the last one. They represent our liberation. Our liberation reflects on our colonization. These are the people who, at tender ages of 14, 15, decided to go out to liberate this country. We are sitting here because of their presence. They liberated this country. I am here as a person who was 14 years, 15 at the time of independence. I could not have gone to school. They made it possible. So anyone in this country must know the lives that we live today, the opportunities that are possible today, which may not be existing in other people's lives, were made possible by liberation. To us, we call them liberation veterans. I know others have called them liberation war veterans. They are liberation veterans. They represent what we are today. To me and to NPC, they finished their work in 1980 when Zimbabwe was liberated. We should have started working for them in 1980. We should have given them their pensions. Of course, the individual levels, they could have decided to continue working. But as a nation, we know they finished their work. We should be working for them today because their work was done. We are free. I sit here in an office that I call my own. You talk to me as a journalist, something that could not happen as a black person talking about the liberation of this country. It's up to us now to create opportunities for their children and grandchildren, because they created opportunities for you and me. If we don't look after them, if we don't give them their gratuities, their bonuses, their pensions, as they end in 1980, we'll be doing a disservice to this country and killing the hopes of their children and grandchildren, and by extension, your children and mine. They made it possible for us to know the values of Ubuntu. They sacrificed. They worked for development without boundaries. So you and me today should focus on developing this country without boundaries. We need health without boundaries. We need education without boundaries. We need opportunities without boundaries. We need everything possible, everything that is good in our lives must be provided without boundaries. From the east to the west, from the north to the south, from Binga to Mahenya, from Chidodo to Pine Bridge. There must be development without boundaries. I don't know if I could say more, but those are the liberation veterans for you. That's why we hang them across these walls, so that on a daily basis, when we enter this office, we must remember they made it possible for us to be in an office like this. I could be in Gurube heading cattle today, at my age. We saw it when we were growing up. But they made it possible for us to come here and grab opportunities that they created, which they are unable to grab because they went out there without education. They came back without education. Some of them were unable to get education up to today. So they are unable to take those opportunities. So we need to respect them. Regardless of what bad they did in their lifetime, the good that they did up to 1980 is good enough for them to continue to hang them on our walls. But to use whatever bad they did, if we think they did anything bad, as a lesson to how we should run this country moving forward. Those are the liberation veterans.